County Republican Party.
3 years ago, I was at a little pizza parlor with about 10 Liberty Republicans trying to organize something. And look at this crowd now!
Please face the greatest flag this planet has ever seen. Place your right hand over your heart and begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So we certainly thank our troops for doing what they're doing. The Republican Liberty Caucus of California Chairman, Mr. John Dennis.
Some of you people out front welcoming Dr. Paul when he came earlier? Nice touch, guys. Nice touch.
They're saying, well, what about these police? You know, what about these people? I said, well, there's two good things. First of all, you're getting a whole bunch of raw energy that we haven't had in the party for decades. Secondly, you're lowering the average age of Republican delegates by about 30 years. So my message to you is that no matter what happens, you've got a dignified, elegant, wonderful human being, and then of course he gives us his son. Rand Paul, of course, has immediately improved the DNA of the Senate, and that needs a lot of work. But my pledge to you is that as long as I'm around, as long as I'm the National Committee man, the Ron Paul supporters and lovers of freedom will always be welcome and have a major role in this project. Thank you.
He didn't bother to get health insurance, got catastrophically sick. Should we let him die? Does anybody follow these debates? You see this? Well, the question, of course, is absurd because it presupposes that the federal government's got the monopoly on compassion and decency. And it's all, it's particularly, I'm afraid to say it's particularly insulting to a country where it's often pointed out, we are incredibly generous. We never let people slip through the cracks. And I have to make a confession here at this Republican convention. I believe in a strong, robust, energetic, efficient safety net. I just don't think the federal government ought to be involved in it. We're going to be back on the road to prosperity. And free, we're going to be freer and have more liberty in this country than we've had. Dr. Paul's legacy is going to be one that's going to create liberty for my daughter, your children, your grandchildren, and future generations of grateful Americans.